Flag law at risk of repeal. A state lawmaker has introduced legislation that would repeal Michigan's Extreme Risk Protection Order Act that's been in place since 2024.
The law allows police officers, healthcare professionals, and family members concerned about someone who may harm themselves or others to seek a court order to temporarily confiscate their firearms.
But opponents tell TV5's James Felton the law doesn't work and it isn't necessary. James.
A Republican state representative says under this law, gun owners have lost their right to due process.
These were bad laws, and the opportunity for abuse was very high, and we're seeing a lot of that abuse in how they're being used.
State Representative Jim DeSena's reasoning for introducing a bill that would repeal Michigan's Extreme Risk Protection Order laws, also known as red flag laws, that took effect in February of last year.
It violates our constitutionally protected rights, our Second Amendment rights, our Fifth Amendment rights, our 14th Amendment rights.
The law allows police officers, healthcare professionals, and family members concerned about someone who may harm themselves or others to seek a court order to temporarily confiscate their firearms. Creators of the law say it's designed to save lives by keeping guns out of the hands of those who may harm themselves or others.
We had laws in place before this that could deal with all of these violent situations.
But Kermit Williams, a board member for End Gun Violence Michigan, says these laws need to stay in place.
Extreme risk protection or red flag laws has actually saved so many lives. 287 guns have been taken off the streets, and with that, 31 people have been actually charged with other crimes who could have done harm to themselves or somebody else.
For Williams, this issue hits close to home.
One of my family members was killed due to somebody who had mental illness being able to use a firearm and kill 3 people. And so I know that if they had had extreme risk protection when they were in crisis, they probably could have got that gun out of their hand.
According to the state's court administrator office that released its findings for the first year of the law, no false applications by concerned people about someone with a gun were filed. And in addition to the successful petitions, 92 petitions were denied by judges for lack of evidence. Williams says that means the law is working.
We should be doing other things like worrying about how we're feeding kids or lifting them out of poverty instead of putting guns back in the hands of people who may be in crisis.
For his part, DeSena believes the law hasn't made a difference.
States that have red flag laws have not seen any appreciable decrease that's attributable to the red flag laws.
DeSena tells me he's optimistic this legislation can pass the Republican-controlled House, but acknowledges it faces a more difficult path to approval with a Democratic majority in the Senate. Back to you.